Covering the State House, the legislative session is over, and the governor has now has several bills awaiting his signature. Among them are a short-term funding plan for the state's roads and a proposal aimed at curbing the production of meth. Plus, the General Assembly approved bills to eliminate I-Step and expand vouchers. Guidelines for the release of police body cam video were also in writing, but civil rights for the LGBT community not among the bills passed. The top Republican in the Senate says it's obvious a lot more discussion is needed before any change in the state's civil rights laws can take effect. His remarks come at the conclusion of the 2016 legislative session. WRTV 6 State House reporter Katie Hines is live with details for us. Katie?
Todd, Senate President David Long points specifically to the transgender issue as the need for more discussion, more review. He says it's an issue that is both complex and evolving. Long says there's no good answer on access to showers and locker rooms, but both he and Democrats acknowledge the growing number of communities passing human rights ordinances will force more intense dialogue at the state level. Long says lawmakers took a big step in opening the conversation on the issue this year, but his counterparts on the other side of the aisle disagree. Senate Democratic leader Tim Lannon says it's the General Assembly's biggest failure. He argues lawmakers let down the people they represent.
The refusal to consider transgender at all, to me that was a dereliction of duty, because when you look at that legislation, you can't really have it without it being LGBT.
We have to know what the state's rights are. We have to have, I think, a definition of what we will or won't do in this state. I think unisex bathrooms, we're seeing those increasingly. We'll probably take care of some of that in the future, where it's just one stall and it's open to a man or a woman.
If the issue comes up in a future session, Governor Pence says that he will review it with the same perspective that he shared in his State of the State address earlier this year. That's when he said that he would not support any bill that diminishes religious freedom. Katie Hines, RTV 6.